Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry.
She hates it.
I forgot to start speaking. What the fuck?
She's fucking nuts.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? It's horrible.
Yeah.
Why did? Oh fuck! God damn it!
Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. Jesus sucks. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, dab. Dab down. So it's that bad. She don't like it. We didn't use the
No,
words
it's not
she
good,
liked.
but it's I just raised my voice. I'm so sorry.
I have a feeling her poem's gonna be the most like intense BDSM crap.
It's fucking horrible.
Yuri buries her face into her hands. None of the other poems have been like that, Michael.
What?
You're not respecting.
I'm just saying.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people.
You kidding me? The
It's
last
fine,
conversation.
I really didn't notice.
Crap.
What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there's our specific writing habits here. You are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. You suck. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's just finding them and building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all it comes with is with practice and learning by examples and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Fuck you.
Biased? Oh.
She's a bitch. Well, never mind. What the fuck? You shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air out of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
That was probably the best one yet.
That was gay as fuck.
Saying you
Get the fuck
Spanish.
out. Get the fuck out. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Jesus Christ. You gotta be kidding me.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief. On Skype. There we go.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
She likes them longer.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. Better liked it. I'll be honest. I almost killed you. It's our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild.
I'm telling you.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Poem number 2 night. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh.
No, she said hue hue.
Plot twist, she is a ghost.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all.
So, according to Devon, we have a ghost, a robot. I don't know.
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, bitch. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture like that. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place, comfort, able to let go of
We're
the
in a
past,
club after school.
Yeah.
and soon to be left with nothing.
What doesn't feel like it?
That's a lot more
Feel
solemn.
like I'm in an
Putting
English
it
class.
that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Well, we're at the literature club, Devon, so that's pretty much the club. English class. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before I pick up on those things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Dun dun dun. Monica. Hi. Having a good time so far?
Ah, yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the by, since you're new and everything, if you were ever to have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Always.
Don't be afraid to
Go to your sleep.
bring things up. Okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
She's fucking nuts, dude.
Show me your poetry. Show me your poetry.
You're all
It's
Terminators.
kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Kinda.
Show me your poetry. Show me your poetry. Don't worry, Phillies. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Spits on it.
I like this one.
Waterfalls, Michael. Waterfalls.
It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Spotting.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. That way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways. It ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. Oh.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. I feel like I get the ha-has or the ee-hee-hees way more than anybody else.
She's demon.
It's the character type, girl personalities you picked.
Well, I didn't know what I was picking. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. No, you sound like Sayori.
Monica.
But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No.
It's about time.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
High C cow? Is that what you just?
Oh god.
Oh no. What
Oops.
happened?
Clicked the wrong thing. Pay attention.
Oh, God.
Cut.
Hole in wall.
Yeah.
Oh
look,
my
this one is
God.
full. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, look at the
Wait,
What
twist.
the fuck?
Wait a
is
minute.
that?
Go back to
We're gonna get murdered.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one. So, what'd you think?
That's what I was thinking. Hole in the wall?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yep, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
and weird.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Did you say I'm weird, Trevor?
Oh, I'm a
Yeah.
serial killer. That's what I was gonna say.
Well, not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Coming from the South now, it's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
I feel like we've been talking to her for hours.
So just move your pen and go with the flow. How do you think I feel, Devon?
How do I reach these
That's
keys?
my advice for today. That's why I've changed my voice like 8 different ways. I gotta entertain myself here. Thanks for listening.
Oh,
Ew.
Yeah, we feel you, filmy anus. We feel you.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Yep.
It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing
hey,
abilities.
really quick, Kyle. Save the goddamn game.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
It's not gonna matter though. We all know Devon's gonna go and play this without us. Once we go, he can't wait. He's gotta know what the story is.
This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
What is with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks.
Bless you.
Yours is cute.
Eagles fly.
Cute? You can believe this.
Yeah, fucking eagles who fly.
Symbolism for what? Yeah, you
Fine.
literally just stated the action of.
It's clear about the feeling of giving up.
Oh, yeah, I guess with the last line. Of fucking killing yourself.
Yeah, if you ignore the other lines for the entire poem and read the last one.
I know that. I just meant it's garbage. The language is, I guess, childish. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try hard to come up?
Yeah, Trevor, come on.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. You bitch.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Kill yourself.
Well, maybe.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sora liked it.
Sora.
Digimon. And Kyle did too.
Oh, someone did.
Yeah.
Kyle, you're in the game now.
You're
You're
say Phil.
So based on that, I'm glad I give you some suggestions of my own. Kill yourself. First of all,
Oh.
eeks. Trevor.
It's still loading. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I
This is
haven't
torture.
yet. Text. Infamous. Like my palm too, you know. He even told me it was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh.
Who? I can't do it.
That's not
I'm
what.
just trying to-
That's not what.
I was trying to do
You?
some.
You.
You're a bitch.
Yuri stands up as well.
Fight. Maybe you're just jealous that he appreciates my
Oh,
advice
man.
more than he appreciates yours.
Let us fight.
Yeah, they're
Fight,
gonna full, bro.
Oh, now did you know I didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh,
He's gonna like slam her head against the desk.
Are you there? Fool yourself.
The music changes. Boss music playing now.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
I know.
Fight.
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, you!
Yuri!
Michael.
Is everyone okay?
Someone's dead on the ground. Devon?
Well,
Devon.
you know what?
Whoa.
I wasn't the one whose boots magically grew up
They
big in
were
size as
there.
soon as Phil Mays started showing up.
So they
Oh,
literally
it's
were
one after
watching
you.
that happen the whole time?
Well, yeah, it was in the middle of the classroom.
That's
Oh
okay.
god. They're all this is what?
Wait, her shirt's buttoned back up.
Natsuki, it's a little
Well, we'll find out what's a little next time.
yeah, I need the break. Bless
And we're
up.
back.
Well, Trevor's gotta
Give me
restart.
a second.